Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard, and welcome to our Facebook Live. We're at LifeSpa.com, where we prove ancient medical wisdom with modern science. And today I want to talk about a couple of things that are interestingly connected. One is how we can begin to lose weight, and how we can support healthy mood, dealing with anxiety and depression, and how we can get the energy that we need. You know, so many of us are struggling with weight, struggling with our mood. And the bottom line for supporting all of these factors is fundamentally our inability to be good fat burners, our inability to burn fat as a natural source of fuel. When we burn fat as our natural source of fuel, we have stable fuel, long-lasting fuel, sleep through the night fuel, handle stress like water off a duct-backed fuel. We handle stress very easily. We also, of course, lose weight. And fat is the stable, calm fuel. It keeps your nervous system stable and calm. And the vast majority of our baseline energy is delivered to every cell of our body. Triglyceride fats are delivered to every cell of our body through our lymphatic system to deliver that baseline energy. So when you boil it all down, it becomes a very simple concept, is to get us to burn fat. Now we have this infatuation with sugar. It's hidden. It's slipped into so many of the foods we eat. And it gives us a quick, instant dose of energy and then crashes us, and gives us another quick, instant hit of energy and crashes us. And make no mistake about it, caffeine and other sort of drugs, the energy type drinks and things like that are really just giving us, you know, different versions of the energy which goes up, which leaves us crashing and forces us to burn more of the emergency fuel, which is sugar and glucose and not our fat. So a couple of strategies to make that happen, very simply put, is, you know, one, giving your body a reason to be a better fat burner. If you eat a meal and a snack and a meal and a snack and a meal and a snack, you're going to burn the meal and the snack and the meal and the snack. It isn't that the snack has to be really terrible, like a junk food snack. You have a really good breakfast and some almonds, and then a really good lunch, and then some carrots, and then a really good supper, and then some nut butter before bed. All of those are maybe really super healthy foods, but they are all foods that are giving your body fuel that you're burning instead of burning your fat. So in between breakfast and lunch, we should burn fat. In between lunch and supper, we should burn fat. From supper all the way to breakfast, we should burn fat. And we reset our ability to burn fat. When you burn fat, you have energy. When you burn fat, you sleep better. When you burn fat, your mood is calm. When you burn fat, you lose weight. And you detoxify. All these really good things happen. Every spring, this happens to us automatically. Every spring, the body naturally detoxifies and forces us into fat burning. We go from the feast of fall to the famine of spring. Fasting and calorie restriction sort of naturally occurred for millions of years as we got here, waiting for the things to be harvested, things to come out of the ground to be fed, for us to be fed. So we are getting ready to go into the springtime, where it's a great time to be thinking of detox, thinking of cleansing, thinking of, getting your body reset for nature's new year. And that's happening around the corner this spring. So for now, one of the strategies to consider is just to start having meals and have nothing between each meal, making supper as early as you possibly can, around 6 o'clock, and have nothing until breakfast at 7. Try to make a good solid 13 hours before each meal. This is a minimum form of what's called calorie restriction. We should always be practicing some form of eating less food. However, in the springtime, we should really take that seriously, and that's coming around the corner. I'm actually teaching a seminar next weekend, March 2nd through 4th at Kripalu, the yoga center, which is an amazing place in Lenox, Massachusetts, and I'll be there from the 2nd to the 4th, teaching a course on anxiety, depression, weight loss, and dealing with fatigue from the Ayurvedic perspective, and going step by step through how to lose weight, how to decongest your lymphatic system, and maybe more importantly, how to understand how to reboot your digestive system. I'm going to go through a troubleshooting guide of every aspect of your digestion to figure out what went wrong, where the problems are, and how to fix them with whole foods and herbs. We're going to go through how to cleanse your liver, how to cleanse your lymph, and also, very importantly, a whole section we'll talk about on Ayurvedic psychology. You know, this crazy mind of ours is driving stress through our intestinal tract, which takes out our good bugs and tells our brain life's not so calm, life's not so happy, and then that sends emergency messages to everything. So at the end of the day, we can fix the digestion, we can fix the gut bugs, we can support the lymphatic system and the liver, and all that's really important. But we must pull this string of our crazy mind to help us not be engaging in behaviors based on patterns of behavior we incurred from childhood stress that we're still projecting on the screen today as adults. Many of us do the same dumb thing again and again and again. And the whole point of Ayurveda is to become more aware, to become more balanced physically. So we have more awareness mentally and emotionally to see what our crazy mind has conjured up. And then the key word here is to take action steps to free you from those old patterns of behavior that are simply not serving you anymore, plowing through your gut, taking out your digestion, and many of your health concerns are linked to that breakdown of stress impacting your intestinal tract. So very, very important for us to pull the mental and emotional string. And I read a lot about Ayurvedic psychology. I teach Ayurvedic psychology, and we're going to teach a whole section of Ayurvedic psychology in my seminar coming up this weekend or next weekend at Kripalu. And we're going to troubleshoot the digestion, help support lymphatic flow, and also give you a really good understanding of basic circadian rhythms, circadian science. This is what Ayurvedic medicine is all about. I've written tons of articles on Ayurvedic-based circadian science, and it's very important to know how to swim downstream with the current in your life. And the new science, Nobel Prize-winning science, is telling us that swimming against the grain upstream is a dangerous road to hoe. And it is maybe what they're saying will revolutionize medicine as we know it once we start to get our rhythms, our gut microbes to be in sync with the rhythms of nature. That's how we got here, and that's how we really need to be to stay healthy and live a long, healthy life. Okay, so hopefully we'll see you at Kripalu. If not, check out my website at lifespa.com and read about how to reboot digestion. I've written many articles on this subject, and the lymph and the liver, and of course, circadian science. And definitely check out the emotional health section of my website and look into some of the Ayurvedic psychology articles I've written that might help you. Okay, thanks for listening. I'm Dr. Douillard.